I think folks want to be civically involved, but sometimes when they don't see progressive policies being passed, people tend not to be civically engaged.
Inequality in and of itself breeds a lack of civic engagement.
Si nosotros no nos organizamos, nosotros no vamos a ver una comunidad ni segura, ni unida, ni limpia, ni nada de eso.
I'm hoping that people will open their eyes and see that, you know, there is a ways and means to make a difference.
When we founded the Human Services Coalition around welfare reform, from the very beginning we had two sides of the coin. We had how could we improve social policy so people could meet their basic needs and have economic opportunity, and on the other we had how could people participate more actively in civic life so they could shape the programs and the policies that would affect them. We ended up delivering some leadership programs in Deep South Dade for immigrant populations. We developed a program in Little Havana for residents of that community who were deeply involved in improving conditions for children and families. And over time, we developed what we call our continuum of civic engagement.
What a study circle is it's a grassroots way of community organizing.
Before the study circle, I basically was searching for something to do.
People, talk about an issue and they come up with an action.
We all collectively thought that, we needed to help the small business and the entrepreneurs in the area, because there are a lot of great businesses and people are passing them by and still going to the malls and they're going downtown, and without even realizing that the services that they need are right in the community. They're right at their fingertips, This is Sweet Jesus printing business. This is the owner.
The struggle that we have had here is that we haven't had the money to be able to hire individuals in our community because our business is not being supported by the community.
We are doing a showcase with all of the small business and entrepreneurs on 9/11.
Seeing them really just grow as leaders and then grow and be able to create a project that's going to make a difference in their community. That is just amazing.
I met Yanis Bell probably early last year when I was recruiting, and from the very beginning she was just very passionate about her own children and children with different disabilities, not just autism.
I wanted to get a summer camp for my son, but the best ones out there, they're very expensive, and the least expensive were not to my satisfaction. So I ended up, you know what, I already have taken workshops and classes and things to teach him, so I decided to develop one myself. I've been taking courses and, but nothing had come together for me to develop what I really wanted to do, and PLTI gave me the opportunity and the organization that I needed to actually put my thoughts together and make something that I would be satisfied with. I was super excited because he learned to eat by himself, which is a huge deal because they don't have the motor skills to do it. He learned to ask for things by himself, and he learned to wash his hands by himself. It was all worth it, let me tell you.
For me, I was very fortunate to have very involved parents when I was growing up in my school. And so I know how important that is, and as long as I can help facilitate that for others, I think that I can really make a difference in my community.
I actually feel that Miami is more civically engaged than some people may think, but it's definitely who you surround yourself with and what movements you're a part of.
The very first Imagine Miami I went to, I was so impressed that I was surrounded by so many people that cared about issues that were going on in their community. I was just so excited to be talking about the issues with other people, to be hearing what their opinions were, and not just what their opinions were, but the dialogue gave us a chance to act as well.
We hope that through giving them the tools and the resources about how to do advocacy and giving them an opportunity to practice, that they will actually take action afterwards.
And every year we go up to Tallahassee. And for a lot of folks, it's their first time meeting with the legislator. It's really empowering to see people speak about their own personal experiences with healthcare, education, and speaking with an elected official for the first time.
People are able to actually sort of demystify what the government is, and in doing that, make it much more of a reality to act upon and with the government.
Because of the experience and the whole trip to Tallahassee through the Human Services Coalition, definitely I feel that I will get on a bus, a plane, a car, whatever, and get over there to Tallahassee and just voice my opinion, you know, document my complaint, and watch things change. Because if you sit back and just talk about it and complain, nothing's going to happen.
Una idea se puede llegar a convertir en una ley. Si nosotros estamos viendo una necesidad en nuestra comunidad, esa es una, la vemos esa necesidad, vemos esa idea y después la pulimos, llega a ser una ley de acuerdo a seguir a los altos niveles que puede llegar.